All right, episode one of Delta's Advocate. First topic is incest. Personally, I believe incest is okay to a certain degree. The reason why is I believe like a lot of times I've seen a lot of my female cousins and I'm like, wow, they are beautiful. I wouldn't mind being in a relationship with them. I wouldn't mind experiencing them sexually. Um, but of course, it's looked down upon because it's so-called deemed terrible, bad, which is historical times in history. It was actually a normal thing. I believe in the Egyptian days with the pharaohs and stuff like that. Back in those days when they were building the pyramids, it was actually more common. But never mind that. I actually believe that incest is okay to a certain degree. Like I believe with your cousins, um, it's okay. First, second, third, fourth, it doesn't really matter. I think it's okay. Now when it comes to incest, like with immediate, intermediate family, and immediate family, um, I don't think that's okay. Like daddy, daughter, or what, a mother, son. I don't. That's pretty nasty and disgusting and creepy. I will admit though, and like brother and sister, I also find that's pretty creepy as well. But if I have like a half sister and we never met each other in our childhood lives, I definitely believe it would be I would be willing to be in a relationship with a half sister of mine that never been in my childhood life who just recently came who comes into my adult life. I would definitely be open to that, like having a relationship with her sexually if we both want to do it. Like she looks good and like we both want to participate in that. I would definitely be down for that. I know that sounds weird, whatever, but I understand. Also, I don't know about y'all, but one of the main things about incest that a lot of people don't like is the fact that if you have incest relationships, you're prone to have mentally ill, or I'm pretty sure this is the word for it, retarded babies. And yeah, and I think that's the I don't think that's the word is appropriate, but if it's not, excuse me. If it's yeah, so if it's I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it is though. I think it's okay. But personally, that's the problem. Like they don't want to have slow kids. It's more easier to have mentally slow, uh, special education kids. And that's what happens if you have incest. But cool. I mean, I think one of us just gotta make sure we don't like we don't get rid of the a way for us to not reproduce. Like a woman get her tubes tied, or the male get a vasectomy. That would be a way to prevent that. But another thing I wanted to bring up. Now, I'm not gay, but I was thinking, what if you're gay? What if you're gay and you you're participating in incest? I mean, you can't have slow kids, like handicapped kids. You can't have them. So I don't see what's the problem. Like, what would be the problem or the issue? Like, you can't have them. You just you can't reproduce if you're in a gay relationship with your fucking family. You just can't do it. So like, what's stopping gay people from fucking each other if they're cousins? I mean, some people might still find it disgusting and nasty, but I don't see where there's a direct problem that comes into it. But that's just my thoughts. So, Dale, what do you think about it?
All right. Well,
I think it's fucking disgusting. I think it's fucking nasty. I think it's not healthy at all to be participating in any type or form of incest. It's just not right. It's not right. Um, there's many wrong things about this that can. It's just not right. First thing is there is a higher chance of your baby and child coming out with many birth defects than a normal regular couple, making it even harder for that child to participate in the world. Another thing is it's very psychologically unhealthy to even be participating in that, and I do not condone anything like that, and it's honestly should be outlawed and banned. I don't care what country you're in, what time or presence you're in, any form, and you just I don't care if they are can't get they can't have kids, so gay people or whatever or cousins who have sex together, that still is not okay. Just because they can't have birth defect kids, that is still not okay. Um, that's my stance on it. All right. The next thing on the docket is, should prison inmates be used as test subjects? All right. So first thing I want to say is, not every inmate should be used as a test subject. And meaning by test subjects, just basically being given stuff and many things and shit like that, um to see how the human body reacts to it. So first I want to start by saying I don't think every inmate should be forced to be a part of this test subject shit that they as like a guinea pig. Every inmate shouldn't be used like that. Only the inmates or so-called prison inmates who there's no returning home for them. They it's just, and no return to home meaning they did some horrible things. Like I'm talking about a person who's then killed multiple people, who then raped multiple people, who has did something just so heinous, like extremely, like there's no coming back. I'm talking about people who got multiple life sentences. I'm talking about people who have 900 years. It's I mean, those are the type of inmates I'm talking about. People, there's just lifers, people who's not coming home. There's no possibility of them coming home, and hopefully, there's nobody who so-called is guilty. Hopefully, there's no one in there who is so-called innocent, because hopefully they don't have to go through all them things that they, of course, didn't do. But knowing the U.S. Judicial system, there is some innocent people in prison. But yeah, so first of all, I want to start by saying is, I believe prison inmates should be used as test subjects, especially not the ones who, of course, have little time or who didn't do extreme crimes, but the ones who are not coming home. At least let them offer something to society. At least let them give something to society that could help society, basically. I'm trying to figure out what, I don't know, like how drugs, like different type of drugs and medicine, those are the type of things that they should their bodies should probably be put to use. They technically their bodies don't belong to them no more. They belong to the state or whatever, or to the government. I guess. I mean, I guess you can argue and say, well, even though you're so-called free, your body still belongs to the government. I guess you can argue something like that, but I don't know. I think they should do that. I mean, at least let them offer something to the world. I mean, you can probably be giving some people right now different type of drugs in a prison that could definitely speed up the process instead of testing it on animals. Um. So yeah, I mean, I think this would be a great thing. I mean, even people who so called on death row, they should be used as like guinea pigs, in my opinion, because taxpayers are paying for these prisons. And I mean, at least let them offer something to the world. I mean, you can be having so many drugs tested on people, so many different. I'm trying to figure out what else can they be used as test subjects for. I don't know. Maybe put them in some cars and see how the crash dummies work. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit too extreme. Hopefully, they can still have safety measures in place so where they won't be getting like brutalized. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is laws that protect inmates from getting brutalized or you know taken advantage of or whatever. But basically, I believe that test inmates, inmates in general that are lifers or people who did heinous crimes, so they're not coming home, should be used as test subjects so they can offer something to the world or to their country or to the society in general, since they didn't offer nothing at all because they ended up there. So, Dell, what are your thoughts on this? Well, first of all, I just don't agree with that. I don't care what they did, what they in there for. No human being should be used as a guinea pig for lab treatments, for any type of experiments. It's no, just no, because at the end of the day, human beings still have human rights, no matter where they are locked up at in this country or hopefully in any other country, and it's against their rights. I mean, what if somebody's literally being tortured by if somebody is inject something in a body and they literally are feeling nonstop pain? What if somebody's I don't know. All I know is you shouldn't force an inmate, even though they didn't lost privileges to be a part of society. You shouldn't torture them and experiment with them because you don't know what can happen to them or to their bodies, and it can be drastically dangerous to them. These people still have families. Most of them still have families. This is not the way to do this. I mean, I can understand them if they signed up for it. If they signed up for this, say, you know what, I want to do this, still try to offer something, then I would be okay with it. But to be used as guinea pigs and be forced to be used as guinea pigs, it's just no. That's a hard no for me. That is a hard no for me, and I refuse to agree with you. I think that's crazy. I think that's terrible. I mean, you literally said put them in a car probably and test this, test the airbags. That's that's is wrong, man. That is wrong. These uh, inmates still have rights as a human being, and their rights are need to be honored in law. So that's my thoughts on it. Basically, that's my thoughts, and I'm gonna stick with that one. I'm sticking with it. All right. Great thoughts, Dale. All right, next thing on the docket. Let me see. Yeah, the next thing on the docket is aliens, and this also another topic on the docket is undiscovered ocean life. Now, my thoughts on aliens. I mean, I guess you can say they exist. Whatever. I mean, I don't have no hard information or theories. I do have a good theory about aliens, but do I feel like they've been on this earth? Probably. I definitely believe it. Um, I just think the aliens. I'm giving the aliens a huge like benefit of being like extremely more intelligent than the average human being, and just human beings in general. And I think they would probably just try to avoid any confrontation with humans. And I think they probably are chilling in the fucking ocean right now. In case y'all didn't know, the ocean is hasn't been fully like discovered. Like it haven't been fully um what's the word I'm looking for? I think discovered. Yeah, you know, we don't. There's still a lot of animals on this planet that we do not know about. We haven't seen because we just can't reach the area. We can't reach the area in the ocean. It's so much pressure that your lungs. I'm pretty sure it bursts. Right. Your body is just not meant for that pressure. Even though, and they haven't even created the equipment to be used to go that far. Um, which is weird because they can send equipment into space and be controlled from the computer, using the satellite, I believe. But they have yet to be able to send a device down there in the ocean to, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of fucking crazy life in the ocean, and I think aliens are hiding in the ocean. If they come to Earth, their main stop is to go to the ocean and just go down as far as possible, and have like a little hub going on, like a little hub going on, and basically like Atlantis, but the Atlantis is not like with Atlantis. I believe everybody originate in the ocean, but this Atlantis is basically originated from the sky, but they just come and chill in the ocean because they know humans can't reach this part of the Earth. So it's a good thing for them. That's my theory. So Dell, what's your thoughts on this? Do you think aliens and came to this planet before? Do you believe in aliens? Do do you do you think they might be in the ocean since we haven't fully explored the whole ocean floor yet and just the ocean in general? So let's hear your thoughts. All right, this topic is definitely interesting to me because I definitely do believe there are aliens, and this is one of the few things that I do agree with you on. But is it like the stereotypical alien look where they just got weird type of weird skin, a big head or whatever? I don't know about that. I think they probably just like us, like maybe in an alternative universe. I think they have been on the Earth before. I think they are on the Earth right now. I think they're just disguised as humans, and I believe they probably feel like we wouldn't be able to handle their existence because we can barely even handle our own existence. Like it's crazy. I think, and you know what? I think they know that if humans became fully aware of aliens, we would probably try to attack their civilization. Like we would probably try to kill a lot of them because we're just animals like that. We kill our own we kill animals on here, and it's of course it's survival of the fittest. Like it's a how should I say this, circle of life. Eat, consume, stuff like that. That's a circle of life. But we got a horrible problem. Humans got a horrible problem with communicating ever since you can date back to the oldest form of communication with the oldest time, which is during the caveman's time, to now. We always been at war, and I just don't think aliens. I think aliens are aware of us and they are here, but like I said, like you said too, they just in hiding. They're basically in hiding. They're basically in hiding right now, and they're gonna probably stay here because it's best for us and it's best for them. Where are they hiding? I think they hiding in plain sight. Like honestly, I think they're hiding in plain sight, or possibly, like you said, the ocean is that's a good theory. If they was on this planet and they had the technology to and the intelligence to stay low key, um, I think that the best bet would be the ocean because we cannot fully explore the ocean yet. Hopefully, one day we can to see more life on more life on this planet that offers what the planet offers. But as far as I think, yeah, this is one of the few times I actually agree with your crazy ass, and I do think the same thing that aliens do exist on this planet, and but I just don't think that we are ready for them to be fully known, and vice versa. All right, this is the first episode of Delta's Advocate. Thank you for tuning in. Tune back in on the next episode. We're going to be talking about many crazy topics. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate the support. Delta is me, and Dell, of course, is me. And we just sit right here, we talk and communicate about crazy topics that I just feel like need to be discussed. So once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Hope to see y'all in the next episode.